Here is my question 4 for my exam evaluation. I will be producing 7 questions and answering them. Who would be your ideal target audience and why? My ideal target audience will be working class males between the age of 18 and 25 because I feel they'd have a good understanding of a narrative which is about drugs. I feel that if it was any younger than that it would cause confusion and they wouldn't have a good enough understanding, and I feel if it was aimed at older people it would be deemed as inappropriate because they could associate this with criminal activity. Why do you feel your target audience would like your production? I feel people would find it humorous as they have an understanding of what's going on, for example when speaking about different types of drugs. I also feel that they could relate to the stereotypical teenager which I use as my target audience because they know what's popular and what not. They could also find the use of drugs entertaining as it's not usually a popular topic because people will see it as a criminal offence and often relate it to bad things. Why do you feel this audience could relate to your location? I feel that my audience would link to my location pretty well as they feel a sense of identity as it's a small Yorkshire town and a sense of pride knowing that they're from this area. It has natural lighting and doesn't use any effects, so this also shows that the location stands out more. How does your production link back to your audience? My production links back to my audience because again it's drug related and I feel that the age category has an understanding of drugs, and stereotypically teenagers are supposed to have an idea on drugs because they could have seen it in places such as the internet or in drug related class lessons. How do your costumes relate to the audience? I feel my costumes relate to the audience because they are wearing natural clothing and the age category stereotypically wear natural clothing so they can relate to the character. It could give out an idea on their interest because they are wearing tracksuits which could show that they're some sort of thug and go around causing crimes. Who else do you think your film could attract other than your stereotypical target audience? I feel my film could attract marijuana users as this is included in my production. However, I feel I could attract people who aren't in my age category because there is several parts of the film which do not include drugs which they could find amusing as it is also a comedy film. I feel it would still only attract males though due to the sense of humour which will be included, including drugs and inappropriate jokes. What other films attract a similar target audience? My film will be based on a film called Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies. This is where I got my idea from and shares a similar target audience as it includes drugs and is a natural comedy. Another example could be How High, which is also shares a very similar target audience. I feel that they could attract high audiences and this is why I wanted to create a film like these.